Okay, I'm a little early, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna go by my watch and my clock. And I know there's a couple people jumping on, so we're just gonna wait. I'm a minute early because I'm normally a little bit tardy for these things, so I'm trying to be better. We'll give it a minute. So the reason I jumped on, hey, are we live? Yeah, so I was, and I am still a couple minutes early, maybe. I just wanted to be on time. So again, I apologize if this intro is running over. I promise. It's going to be short. It's going to be punchy. And it actually came to me because it was a way, this came to me. I was in bed and woke up at 2 a.m. So I'm getting these like creative hits lately. It's because in September, I turned on the switch, not only for my business, but for all of my messaging, all of the things I'm doing for my clients, that all just kind of, it's back to school and it all just flips. So I needed a space where I could organize my way of thinking in terms of like the leadership I'm taking with my content. I have to actually teach people how to do this, and I actually have to do this myself. So for me, this was this 2 a.m. brain dump of things I needed to do in my life. So it all started with structuring my day. So I'm going to show you real quick what it kind of came out at 2 a.m. I don't know if you can see that. So this clock thing, that all came out, spilling out of my brain at 2 in the morning. And I have actually, it culminated, it just came together, everything that you've been told from all these things about like how to organize your day, plus how to think like a leader, plus it's a lot of pressure. And I just needed a place to put it all. So it did three things. First of all, I was in creative overdrive. So my brain was not able to like, I just wanted to create all day. And you just get those moments where you want to write. You feel inspired. So I had to find a place for that and not forego other things that needed to be done in my business. Number two, there was this guilt, right? About leaving my desk to like, you know, feed myself. Not even guilt. It was just, I was in a zone. So I wasn't paying attention to the clock, but I would end up at the end of the day, I didn't eat enough or didn't eat well or whatever it is. And the third is we all find it difficult when you're in that power mode, when you're acting as a leader, you kind of blur the lines between business and professional. And that's why this thing was created. It kind of, the lines were always blurred. You know, you don't know if you should jump on social media right now or I shouldn't answer that person. Is that personal? Is that business? It's like, it took away all of that, including all of the guilt about, yeah, we're there now, about leaving your desk and finding something to eat. So as I said, I came up with this diagram. It was 2 in the morning. There it is. It all spilled out of my head, and I'm just going to give it to you because it's Monday and it's a great day. When you are in that thought leadership mode, you might find that when you turn on the switch, your creativity just wants to spill out of you, and it's exciting, and it should feel exciting, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to write about this. Oh, I should be saying this. So I get that. We're going to put it all together. So I created this thing. Just bear with me. As I said, it's like, it hit me this morning. So what I am talking about here, I just called it the leader system, just because that's what I'm going to call it for now. And I'll just walk you through it really quickly because I promise not to take too much of your time, but it's a way to organize mainly your brain. And it actually ended up organizing my day, my family life. So I hope you really find. So take a notebook out and just jot these things down or watch the replay later. So, all right. So when your day starts. So the first thing is rise. This is not rocket science. I know this is not, it's not like I'm the first person to come up with these names or whatever. Just bear with me because this is how I like to think based on what I'm doing with people and how I'm entering, you know, this world of thought leadership. So rise, for me, that is from 7 to 9. I don't care if you get up at 5, whatever, go work out. I'm not saying you only have to wake up at 7, but that 2 hour, right? That period before you jump on your computer, before you start engaging with your day, I have found to be the most transformational. How you set the tone. So the first thing I think of in the day is I actually think of this word. It's rise. The next thing I do is I grab my daily affirmations in my Bible. You grab whatever you want. But it's just a routine. So there's a consistency. And that word rise for me invokes a lot of power. It invokes get up off your ass and get out of bed and do this. So this concept of rising is you're rising up to meet the day. You're rising up into the leader that you know you can be, and you're there. So rise for me encompasses things such as, here's some things you can do. This is where you're doing your daily affirmations. I've gotten back into daily yoga. I teach it twice a week. I do not really find I have the time to incorporate it into my life. So I am doing my daily yoga or any type of movement. You can do prayer. You can do your mindset work, either in the shower or in your journal. Whatever you do, it also gives you the time, like, to grab your, water, hot lemon, that thing that starts off your day. You have till 9. And for me, it works because I have kids going to school. So by 9 o'clock, it's like, it's go time. They kind of mess up. It was nice at the end of the summer, but they kind of mess up my rise time, but that's okay. That's what it's for. And I don't have to feel guilty about watching my kids because I should be on my computer. Okay, next. The next thing, that's your rise. So you're rising to your day. Now it's 9 a.m. So you might find that from 9 till 11, I engage. This is a very particular word. So to engage for me means I'm actually going on my computer for this purpose of engagement. It's different than writing and posting and reading, okay, and consuming. This engagement looks like, for me, I'm welcoming people into my group. I'm going into other groups and engaging in people that I have been connecting with there. I'm engaging with clients. So my emails are first, right? You have to, you check in, obviously, the people you're serving, right? If there's any concerns or questions, things you haven't gotten to, don't feel guilty. Just engage with them. I'm getting to that today. I'm here for you. Facebook Lives, those will be done maybe in the morning. And I'll explain while I'm doing this one now. And then I'm engaging on emails. I'm replying to people. You can also use that. And I'm planning. So engaging to me means engaging with people. I'm engaging with the people I serve and I need to connect with. Okay, it can mean a lot of things. So that's the engagement portion. Then at 11, this is very difficult for me personally. I nourish. So nourish is such a beautiful word. And to me, it means so many things. But really, practically, it means, Amanda, get off your butt and go make something to eat, and something healthy. If I need to, it will be my coffee I do a little earlier, but it's this guy. I have to drink this guy while I'm at my desk all day. The least I can do, a couple liters of water. I'm pausing to actually cut the berries, So I have from 11 to 12 to do this. I give myself an hour because you know what happens? Life happens. There's always some little thing, right? And you'd be surprised how long it takes to make something healthy for yourself. And you know what? I'm going to stop and give myself that time. I haven't done that in the past. I don't know about you, but to nourish, you're going to plan. Oh, here's a good one. Any moms out there? This is my dinner plan time. Like, if I don't connect with my hubby or your significant other or whoever, or yourself about what are you going to have for dinner, you're like, the kids come home and you're scrambling again. You haven't finished your workday. So I actually put in here, plan dinner. I look in my freezer and I go, what do I have for dinner? And if someone's going out, can they get me something, or do I order it online? It's just, again, it's an hour and you're nourishing your body, you're nourishing your family unit. So, take the hour. Doesn't mean you can do the extra little thing at work, right? So that is nourish time. You would be so surprised, guys, how fast this goes. Okay, then we're back to noon. Create. This is like the time that I die for anyway. It's your time to, oh my gosh, write the blog, organize your thoughts. For me, I use Trello and my clients. I'm in Trello, segmenting things into the way I want it. I'm creating memes and visuals that go perfectly with what I want to say that day. And I, again, am enjoying it so much more because I have given myself this 2 hours to this. Now, if you're a writer by trade, or if you have something going on where you're in writer mode a lot, I understand you're going to have to segment this in different ways. But if you're running a business, if you are entering the world of thought leadership, if you're running 2 businesses, right, if you're anywhere online yet with your your messaging and you have to connect with people. This is just a way to do it. So I'll share the other things I have in Create. Okay, here's my Create. Ready? I'm answering all my media requests. I'm creating and building my thought leadership pieces to the publications that I post to. I'm posting. You're posting. From 12 to 2, you're posting. It's okay. Like, I know you've taken courses that say, don't post this time, and this is where people are most engaged. You know what? It's fine. Just as long as you're posting something. I bet you'll be happier being consistent for week to week than going, oh crap, I only did one post this week. The other thing I'm doing is I'm going in Canva. I'm creating emails for my newsletter list. I'm writing really impactful posts, like sales posts, in my emails and in my groups. I'm doing proposals. When you get creative and you're bringing the best of yourself and you're in that mode, now's the time to write proposals, right? I wanted to get a letter to that person. Do it. Email it. Just send it off before 2 p.m., and these times are flexible. I'm working on workshops, and I'm working on any pitches I have for the news media or any event conferences. You don't have to do it all. It's like, remember, because you're coming back to this every week. If I'm in create mode and I don't get to what I want to do by 2, I'll tell you what happens in a minute. 2 p.m. Here's what happens. I stop. I never used to stop. I believe in the power of slowing down, body awareness, but I never stopped. So 2 p.m. is now my 10-minute, usually half an hour, Einstein moment, okay? When your brain is going, you need to rest it. Yes, hashtag Anne Green. Thank you for introducing me to the 10-minute Einstein moment. Apparently, when he was in his office and he was doing his thing, he'd take 10 minutes no matter what he was doing and like lie on the floor. And I did that in my office. Now I do a guided meditation for 10. If it turns into something longer, wow. But by 2 p.m., when you're going at this rate, when your brain is going, and you listen to what your heart's doing and how you're breathing, even me who teaches people how to breathe, whoa, it takes a little decompression time. And you're only halfway through your day. So wow, the creative bursts I have after my 2 to 2:30 are incredible. It seems to open. It seems to open everything for me. So don't discount that time of stepping away. So that's the 2 to 2:30. And then, enjoy it. And that's cool. But I set a little alarm. I set an alarm on my phone as well. So you could be doing things like meditating, a guided meditation on YouTube, whatever your favorite thing is. You don't even have to be moving and doing any of those things. It's literally a time to stop. Like, your phone's not on. You're setting an alarm. So let's see if I can sit at this place for 10 minutes and do nothing work related for half an hour. Okay. Then 2:30 to 3, that's my time. Okay, that's mom stuff. I have to follow up with dentists. I got to do whatever, submit claims. I got to do other things for kids. I got to call the school, or I have to reply to a teacher. Whatever is in your life, you have to book appointments for yourself, for your pets. The bank said, call me at this afternoon. That's when you do this stuff. It's maybe not mom stuff. I apologize, but it's life stuff. It's just get some of those things off the thing, but you have half an hour to do it. I know doctor's offices and whatever, sometimes they're inflexible, but you're doing your best. Okay. So just, if you're efficient with that half hour, again, that's that blur. You can use it. And now it's personal time. I'm going to address these personal issues before the day is out, before that 5 o'clock bell and you're hitting your head going, God, I didn't do it again. Okay. So that's just half an hour. Now, don't worry, because all that creativity you got is coming up next. And I call this wrap. It is 3, did I get that right? Yeah, 3 to 5. Again, you have this 2 hours. I put 4 there because 4 o'clock, I don't know about you, my kids come home and that's a little bit like get them a snack, put them where they're supposed to be and then come back. This is wrap. And what the beauty about, for me, that has been for this is anything I didn't get done at the create, like the 12 to 2, I was on a roll, right? I was on a roll, but I didn't quite get that article posted, okay? You still stop, honor that, but then go back to it and wrap that up. It doesn't mean wrap up 7 things of the day. It means wrap up the 2 or 3 things that you really focused on during that time and create. Just go wrap them up, do your best. Wrapping can also feel like the end of the day. So I put some really nice things in wrap because this is where I failed a lot. Like I really wasn't doing a good job of, how am I doing for time? We're good. Of doing this, like really wrapping my day. So the next day would start and I'd have like, that no guilt feeling. Wrapping until 5 looks like cleaning your inbox. Oh my gosh, that was a revelation. Like any emails I didn't get to that day, I get so many alerts, guys. Like it's insane. I even teach it in my course about the alerts you're supposed to be getting and whatever, but it's a lot. It's from local things, it's event, it's organizers I'm working with, it's clients, it's whatever. I'm going through, I'm flagging or I'm deleting. And oh my gosh, the freedom of deleting and just cleaning your inbox at the end of the day, just knowing you looked at everything, do it. And if you can't do it, you have too much coming in your inbox, honest to God. I don't care who you are, you shouldn't have 500 emails coming in a day. Nobody should have that. So like, just clean it up or unsubscribe. That's a great time to unsubscribe. Check off boxes from earlier in the day. I also sometimes do bills associated with my business or my building. So I'll get some bills done at the end of the day, like just whatever. Finish writing. You could finish your writing, and you can also check any final emails throughout the day. Now, I have to be a little more on it being in PR. My email is a little more alert focused because of the media opportunities are very quick, but I find a way to make it work. So now you're wrapped. The next section, now it's like end of the day, and I'm keeping going because in leadership and in life, and you all know this too, whether you're a father or you have anyone or even a pet at home waiting for you, you need that time at home to just decompress. So this is home, and I'm home, and what that means to me is I'm in that role. Okay, I'm in that role at home, and this is where cooking with my kids. I'm going for a bike ride because I haven't been out all day. I'm just jumping on our bikes and grabbing the kids and going, or myself, looking after homework, things like that. It's just being present for those 2 hours. Now you still have a lot of the day left. And the final suggestion would be to use the end of the day, and I put consume. It sounds like an active word. Think of it more passively, that you've done a full day. If you manage to hit all those, I feel so great in those days that I actually kind of check those boxes, even if I'm getting one thing done, but I'm doing it in the right chunk. I feel way more accomplished. So at 7 to 9, I just take a pulse check, and if it's been too busy of a day, I veg out. It's all good. I veg out and I like watch TV with my family or catch up with whoever. But if I am inspired and I know I have something on tomorrow, I will consume. I will read the book. And here's where that comes in. When are you going to read all these beautiful articles you never get to? When are you going to purchase that book on Audible and devote time to it and take notes? Consume for me, or even maybe you're in a group and you have, or a mind mastermind and you want to consume some things. Let this one be day to day. I don't think anyone should like, okay, now I got to get back on email and listen to that webinar or whatever. It's like, consume how you want from 7 to 9. But for me, it's nice because some of those things that I didn't get to throughout the day or really get a chance to process, I can do that depending on what you're doing at home and the age your kids are at. I can do that from 7 to 9. So if you notice, we've just had a 12-hour day. Like that was a full run around the clock. And I will tell you, I have stopped myself. I've had to stop myself so many times, and go, nope. That's not until then, or I like if it's Rise and I'm dying to get on my email. I'm like, I got 15 minutes left. What else can I do within Rise that I'm going to take advantage of and enjoy it? So I'll throw on like a quick 10-minute whatever manifestation or a song that I love that gets me pumped for the day or whatever it is. And the last thing is like, it's just about valuing your time. And that's all the message is today. This, I hope, totally practical, because you look at those people, it's like, oh, she has it all together. She's this, she's that. The only reason is if you're looking at those people, or he or she is maybe because they're valuing their time in a different way. And I keep stressing, like, it's the way novices behave, and there's a way leaders behave and experts behave. And this is another lesson that you could just take. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. That's basically it. I will actually be having this. I'm going to just put this, depending on the feedback I get, into a free PDF. I think I'm just going to put this into a free PDF and pop this into this group for free anyway, and really give you some of those ideas. So you can watch the replay, you can write all these things down. I have loved it. It's kept me disciplined. It's actually taught me patience. And like I said, it takes away all the guilt from your day. I didn't get to this. I should be doing this. The shoulds, the coulds, the ifs, it's gone. Because you know you have another day. It's like, it's okay. I'll get that in the next section tomorrow. So that's what it is. So we're at 20 and a bit. So I'm going to sign off, but thanks for joining. And I'm going to work to get that for you into something really easy that you can digest. So keep your best ideas. I'll sign off for now, and I'll catch you guys a little later. Thanks for watching. Bye.